Okay, so on the carnivore diet, snacking is really an interesting subject because you've got meat. And that's it, because that's a carnivore diet. So I'm making my own snacks. I'm making, instead of fruit by the foot bubble gum, I'm making beef by the foot. And so what I'm doing is I got this big chunk of meat from Cash and Carry and cut it all up and took all the fat off. This is the fat. And so now what I'm doing is, now I can just roll it up. Look at that. What I'm doing is taking this big chunk of meat and just sort of rolling it out like this, making a ribbon. And then I'm going to dehydrate it in the oven. I'm gonna, depending on how much this is, I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna probably make pemmican. Turn this into rendered fat and then dehydrate this, put it in our Ninja blender, make some meat powder, put the fat in, mix it all up, and see what that tastes like. Probably won't taste amazing, but it'll give me energy. So,
exactly.
yeah. So
the purpose.
Yep. So it's just like skinning a deer. I have no idea if this is too thick. We'll find out.
That looks good.
But I'm gonna also be slicing it like
it makes
this.
you want to have some carne asada.
Yeah. Right? Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's the end of this one, and then I'll get to the next stage, we'll do another video.
Okay.
Okay, come a little bit closer. So all that fat that we cut off, I put in the water, and now it looks pretty disgusting. I'm not sure, but I will probably consume this in some form or the other. Well, what we're trying to achieve is getting all the fat to the surface. And then you scoop it all out, and then what I do is I put it in a container, and you can see how it separates like this. So this is broth. It's still very tasty and good, probably be used in a soup. And then you have the soup. You have the fat. And so I put this whole thing in the freezer just long enough for the fat to get solid, and I'll scrape out the fat later. This is the meat that has been marinating in some salt water. I sliced it, and hopefully that'll give some flavor. Then we're just going to put it on the onion oven rack. I really hope I didn't make these things too thick. Yeah, should be dehydrated quite nicely in the morning, hopefully. Alright, and look at this nice bowl of blood. Isn't that awesome? Oh, okay, that's good enough right there. Okay, so I just took this out of the oven. This was on the lowest setting of the oven all night long, and then, well, at night, turn the oven off and just let it rest all night long. So, this is the beef jerky. It's kind of tough, but it's actually really easy to eat. So I was going to make this into pemmican. That's why I rendered the fat, but it's actually good the way it is. So I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm going to keep collecting the fat. Maybe I will make some pemmican later, but just comes apart actually pretty easily. I think part of that is the way that I cut it in a round like that. I think that kind of broke up some of the connective tissue that was there. So yeah, and that completes that little project. This is going to be my biking snack that I don't have to cook. It's not going to be juicy or leak out everywhere. It's going to be like my trail mix. So when I go on like a 15, 20, 25 mile bike ride, I'll be able to load up on some fuel this way and not have to worry about cooking anything or anything that has any extra weight because it's all dehydrated and any bulk. So yeah, well, there's that. And it tastes pretty good too. I think because of the salt water I soaked it in, it has a nice little background flavor of just a little bit of salt. So, okay, that's it.